Alright, today we're playing Chaos Airflow by Samsara, I think. Yeah, this is a really old. You know what? Let's just go check how long. 10 years ago. Okay, dude. I have 30 attempts. So I just recently practiced this before like starting recording in OBS, and yeah, I'm hoping I can get past it quite quick because I just don't really, I'm not really the best. I'm not the certified hood classic for timings, like it's not really my gist. Like it is the the worst thing that I'm at, and but yeah, I'm hoping I can get far quickly because that will solidify our consistency. All right, there you go. The first ship part is really not that bad. I'm not gonna lie. If we beat this attempt, I'm not gonna lie. I'll be happy with myself. All right, I am proud of myself. Alright, this UFO is a little bit weird because you gotta wait a little bit. And this dual part is like the hardest part. Yeah, this is the hardest part of the level. Not really. There's a wave section at the middle section. I think it's like the hardest part ever. It is quite tight, dude. I think I remember doing this level back in the day and just give up on it because it is a hard level, dude. I think this level is also on Ultimate Demon Mix, I think, by Zobros. So yeah, I'm hoping that I can get consistent at it. It is a really straightforward level though. I really like it. Alright, this is, remember, alright, creators that really want to, impress me. Yeah, no one probably would. But yeah, I really love straightforward levels because I just don't like 4 times speed memory levels, that are really hard to sight read. I really like the easy ones. That is alright. What the hell just happened there? Alright, let's just not talk about that. I think the CIA just caught up with me. Alright, the ship part is quite wonky. I remember doing this back in the day, dude. It is so hard, dude. Especially the wave part. Say that again. But yeah, the wave part, not this wave part. This is the bootleg one. Alright, wait. This UFO, dude, is the weirdest one. Alright, there you go. And then this dual part. Alright. Just gotta release it quite quick, dude. Quite quick. By the way, there's an invisible saw there. That is, yeah, this is the wave part that I'm talking about. I don't know why I decided to grab that coin because that coin. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect to die there at all. Like the UFO is tight and all of that, but it's not that tight, right? It's not really that bad. Once you, it is a pretty sight readable UFO, even though it's quite narrow there. All right, the timing is quite impeccable. All right, there. I don't know why that gap right there is kind of weird. Everything in this level, a lot of levels, I think that is like 2.1. No, this is definitely not 2.1. What am I talking about? I think this is 2.0. I think. Oh god, what is happening to my voice? All right. But yeah, a lot of levels that is really old, just really has weird gameplay, dude. I don't fuck with that, alright? I don't fuck with that. Dude, what? Okay, I'm speechless, alright? Because how the fuck do I die there? That is like the stupidest death ever. Not like particularly in the dual part, but that specific dual part right there. It's just pretty easy. I don't know how I died there. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna die there again, knowing me. Oh yeah, I also want to talk about something. Back in the day, dude, I played this level. Back in the day, I used to play a lot of geometry, and I mean a lot, dude, a ton. I have 2,000 hours, I think, in how long was it? 2 years, maybe a year, or either 1 year or 2 years, which is quite a lot. Alright, I play a fucking lot of geometry dash. I'm not gonna lie. I grinded this level back in the day and just decided, you know what, fuck school. Fuck school work and everything school related. Let's just go play Geometry Dash and be the #1 top player. I actually don't have that mindset, but I don't know why I played a lot. It's just a real satisfying game, maybe for my 15-year-old or 14-year-old brain. And I decided to, play some levels like the demon, and I got really good at it. I got really fucking good at it. This level actually reminded me of back then when I used to play, back when I was a little mere mortal child. Now I'm just a Sigma. But yeah, back then, dude, I used to grind demons back and forth, dude. But I didn't really progress, as you would say. I just jumped into like the straight hardest level of all time. I think I wanted to jump from I think it was wait, no, I don't know, dude. I think it was 9 circles to AQ, which is not really the jump that you wanted to do. It is not viable. It's not a viable strategy at all, I would say. So if you're starting with extreme demon completions, don't jump. Don't fucking jump that far. I think AQ, I don't know how to say that, but yeah, I think it takes me around, it took me like maybe 14,000 attempts, I think, in my 60 hertz monitor. So yeah, I was grinding, dude. I was in a ghetto, dude, back then. And yeah, I decided to, you know what, stop the jumping nonsense and decided to jump from AQ to Bloodbath. I was a smart kid back then. Not like right now. But yeah, I did. I think it has to do with something instant gratification wise. I think my brain is just, even still to this day, I still like long for instant gratification. I just can't do the hard work that it pleases my brain, because something about instant gratification gets my brain like wired, dude. And that's just a thing about jumping to geometry dash levels, so really like harder geometry dash levels from your new hardest, is you just expect to beat it right away, right? It's just a really bad, mindset to have, I feel like. Because yeah, don't jump. It's not really in your skill set yet, I think. But I guess if you do jump, you gotta be prepared for it though. I mean, like, don't jump like stupid nonsense, like from 9 circles to tidal wave. I actually saw a Reddit post. I want to jump from 9 circles to tidal wave. Everyone in the thread just dissed him completely. So yeah, don't do that. It's just not. It's not nonsensical. All right. Well, it's not nonsensical. It's nonsensical. It's totally what I mean. But yeah, if you want to do jumps, just do jumps that is quite possible for you. Don't do stupid fucking jumps. But yeah, right now, talking about jumps, I really want to do Zodiac now. I've been grinding that level day and night, I'm not gonna lie. I think my hardest for now is either Red World or, I think, Falling Up though, in the AR EDL, I think. I don't know what the acronyms are, but in the demon list, Falling Up is higher than Red World, so yeah, probably Falling Up. So yeah, jumping from Falling Up to Zodiac, because I feel like I can beat Zodiac, dude. It already took me around 20,000 attempts, I think, in practice. So hopefully I can beat Zodiac. It is, dude, ever since practicing hard levels, my skill set, yeah, don't look at that UFO gameplay. My skill set has been improving a ton, dude, a ton, like, I mean, a fucking ton. Yeah, that's the good thing about jumps though, but the thing about jumps is that sometimes your brain isn't meant to do that jump, and it kind of demotivates you because you keep failing and failing. But yeah, if you know that that's a jump that you can make, just like in life, if you know that this progress is a hard progress, but if you know that you can do it deep down, like doing YouTube, for example. I'm struggling right now. I'm not gonna lie, I have like 0 views. I don't know who's watching. There's like 2 views. Thank you so much, but I really appreciate that. But yeah, that's the thing about life. It's just there's not a sprint. Life is just everything not about sprint. It's like about marathon and just progressing slowly and getting good at a certain thing, I feel like. And that's just the thing about Geometry Dash as well, I feel like. Alright, wait, hold the app. Yeah, I feel like that's just a thing about Geometry Dash as well. It's just that, don't jump if you know that you cannot do it. Yeah, like there's a part in your brain that knows that you can't do this jump, right? And that kind of demotivates you, even if you're trying really hard and forcing yourself to practice that level on and on, day and nights. But sometimes your skill set it's just not the time yet. Don't do stupid jumps, kids, like me back then. Don't do jumps from AQ to Bloodbath, because it is a possible jump though. I just don't it's not really for my skill set back then. Like AQ was quite It is quite the rhythm game play. I feel like it's based on, not really based, it's in sync with the music, so I feel like I can do it, because Bloodbath is just a really, it's a really different level from IQ, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, wait, here we go, stop the app, alright? Alright, I don't know if I'm gonna jumping from Zodiac right now. Oh yay, we almost died there at the end. Lucky me. Alright, I don't want to get any coins because it's bronze coins, it's useless for me. Alright, 65 attempts, I will fucking take that, alright? Alright, what is this train? This level helps, alright. Yep, that is pretty good. Alright, let's just open this. Alright. How many times am I gonna say alright? 100. Fucking horrible intro, alright. 25 orbs. I will